Alright, just ended up doing a little bit more smithing, so we did some more of the Giant's Foundry, got some more cash there, and then ended up actually hopping over to the blast furnace. I had like 4k gold, so I went ahead and just kind of knocked all of that out. I think about less than 100 left at this point. So got us to 80. It's 8 more levels, I think, until we can finish up the Lumbridge, which is kind of what I was looking at. So this is why we're over here. Notice that our woodcutting was just one off, so obviously with our special, we can get up to 77. Here, I'd go ahead and knock that out. And then runecraft will need to get up quite a bit, and then smithing need another 8 levels, so not too bad. And then the final thing here is for the obviously the quest cape, and we're just 3 off from that. Finally getting around to actually killing chompies, unfortunately. So we're up to 130 kills. Yeah, we still need to do the diary tasks here, but I figured we'd go ahead and knock out at least the medium so we can get more spawn rates, or the chance of them spawning 2 at a time. And that'll kind of speed us up once we get to the 300 kill mark. I think short-term goal, obviously, what we're after, and long-term, we do have to get to 1,000. But, you know, even with like the 93 Slayer and stuff, it's going to take such a long time for the elite to be completed. I'm not really worried about speed running that 1,000 kills. So we have our first few hats here, and as usual, I will be dropping all of them. Just no bank space. I mean, maybe later on we might save, but was it like 4k for the dragon hat, which is really the only cool one, I think. I swear I've already gotten this before, but there's our swamp toad, because I thought we needed these to actually make agility potions, but guess not. And another new thing since coming back, that I just don't recall being a thing before, is it looks like all the the ore is actually colored based on obviously what it is. So in our case, like here's some gold, and then we have some Addy color over here, some myth. So that's kind of a cool little quality of life thing that they added. There's our gold, and I think Brimtail is somewhere over here, so we have to have him teleport us. But again, apparently another thing I've never done, just traveling here, so that's straightforward enough. Nice, nice, nice. There's our chocolate bomb. Nom 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 nom. Didn't catch it, but there is our bass catch. So let's go do chopping of the teeth. Beautiful. And nice. Copper longtail acquired. And we do have to go mine. I think the mining's up here. Yep. Kind of goofing this guy up a little bit, but he'll be fine. Iron's done, and I want to say now we have the gnome delivery, pest control, lap of the agility course, and the teleport. Okay. Achievement diary completed. Hell fucking yeah. So now the only one we have left is to actually do a delivery. So I think the cocktail, or like mixology, is the one I need to fetch. What a fucking obscure little gnome person to give this to. Jesus Christ. But anyway, there's our medium. So our medium's done. And then I guess what do we have for our hard? There's a lot. So we have the crystal bow. That's easy. Monkfish is easy. Veteran. Now that we're 100, we can go finish that. That's easy as well. Addy, palm tree. Okay, so it's all doable. The hardest thing is going to be killing Zora out of all of this, and then just, yeah, getting to the 300. So, okay, cool. I guess we'll slowly make our way there. Now, there was a shooting star that fell just outside of where we're at, so let's move this over here. And I guess we'll put it at the very end of our bolts. Technically, these are arrows, so we'll do that. So let's go mine that star instead. Didn't capture the other one, but we did kill a elf with our crystal bow. So knocked out another task, and then Adior there. Next up is we're probably gonna jump to Apatol again, and just this time mahogany. So that is next up on the list. Bow chicka wow wow. Another one done, and I think we're gonna probably aim to do everything today except for maybe the Zolar kill. I would probably just have to look at guides and stuff to get on it. It's been such a hot minute since I've killed Zolara, and I remember it always being kind of difficult for whenever I did it, so I'm not sure if I have enough gear to actually successfully accomplish it. I could probably grind it out, but again, I'm not in a rush to do that one. Oh, and I forgot that they added the like the pluses on top of like the base award level too, so that's kind of nice. 7 per game. Cool. All right, well, we just have Zolara, the actual like planting of our palm tree left, and then of course the chompies. That's where we be. That's probably where we'll call it for now. There is our Trollheim to Wilderness shortcuts. I'm going to run over to the lava maze real quick and try to get the little lava eel or whatever. And I still need to kill the crazy archaeologist, the chaos elemental. Oh, not this way. And Scorpia. And don't be like me. Make sure you bring a slashing weapon. In my case, I had to go back and grab my wilderness sword just for that guarantee. But yeah, definitely a little silly mistake. And they always taunt you with the knife right here too. Oh, this is pretty cool. They actually changed the lava dragon skin or design or whatever. Sweet. There's our first and only lava dragon kill that we need right now. All right, so figured we'd kind of take a stop from mining for a little bit. We are about 14k away from achieving a level here, but I don't know, just a little bit bored, kind of do something else. So we did end up with about 4,500 stardust here. So we'll buy some more gems just for crafting later. Then I'm going to hop over and actually use some of these crystal keys. Probably get some more gems out of that as well. And yeah, that's the current plan. Kind of debating whether I want to go back to Slayer or if I do want to try to grind out this last level here. Do we actually need any soft clay? No, I think we're good. Oh. Damn, no onyx, but this is what we ended up with. So a few more dragon stones, which is totally cool. And yeah, so probably craft those a little bit later. I'm sure I've actually looked at the drop table for this before, but I don't know, I can never be bothered to actually remember it. So let's see what we got. We got some more dragon stones, which is obviously the main thing. Coal, I'll definitely take the coal, even though we're getting the majority of ours from Motherlode currently. Nice. 2 diamonds, 2 rubies, and a little bit more runes. Okay, not bad. I think we have like 7 more parts for the keys too. Just not enough on obviously the like loop or whatever the other end is. Cool. All right. Talk to you guys later. As we finish up the last of our gems here, just watching a little bit of UFC on the side. Pretty easy 50k, so I'll definitely appreciate that. And I did decide, based on our location, that I'll go ahead and knock out the last 14k. I will check in once that's done, and then we'll decide on our next adventure in Gillinor. There we go, level 83, and we'll call our mining done for now. I think I am gonna go continue Slayer. It's just kind of an easy thing, and I don't know. See, I'm torn between like wanting to get my construction up and maybe even going back to Barrows. Going back to Barrows and kind of knocking all of that out, or at least getting some more reps under our belt, potentially getting some more pieces. And then I really need to like actually go and do Jad at this point. I think I've kind of put it off for too much. And that is the final, or one of the final things we need. Yeah, a lot of things we need to do, just kind of not want to do any of them. So I'll probably just put it off and do some Slayer. They changed the lighting to this particular place and actually added a little bit of a effect around these particular enemies, and it makes the whole area look really cool. Fun little drop here. So running through some tutorial tasks, I'm actually finishing up a Konar run 1 right now, just because we're about to get our 90 points or whatever. Kind of going for the herb sack, just because I've gotten so many, of the Spectre tasks lately. So lots of herbs, and I'm kind of missing out even if I'm going back, so I just want to have something where I can sit a little bit longer, AFK a little bit longer. But we did get our Slayer level up, so at 73, I think we got a strength level in that time, hit points, about to get a range, so we are cooking. Oh yeah, could get to 101, so that's kind of cool. Other than that, I don't know, 40 more and then it should be good. About to pull some more rewards here, and I forgot to record the last one as well. But thankfully, obviously, our checker did capture that. So outside of these runes, which I just got off 2 pools, we did pull 23 others, and I did reach 65 rune crafting, by the way. So I'm going to go do the last task for the Ardoin diary, and then, we'll be good there. But I did pull the Abyssal Green dye, so that was another unique for this area, which I have only a few for. So if we take a look at this, Guardians of the Rift. Okay, I literally have 3. So 173 pearls. I forget how many per clothing the pearls are, but it's probably like 150 or something. Maybe a couple hundred. And then this guy. So that's where we be. Ooh, nice. So I believe once we might be 85 or something. Duplicate. But we can go ahead and create the colossal pouch once we get there. Might be 82 actually. Dang. Okay. So overall pools, we got a couple uniques. One dupe, unfortunately. So Needle and the dye are new. Some more pearls, which is good. And then the overall catalytic talisman. So besides that, I think we're good here for now. Let me take a look at pouches here. 85 for colossal. Okay. So I was right. But at least we have that knocked out. It would be nice to get the lantern, obviously. Oh, it looks like the graphics here changed as well. I noticed that for the body runes, I believe it was. The area, which obviously looks very similar to this, or it even might be the same extension, did change as well. So that, boom, we're done there. And I forgot to bring teleport because I'm silly. So we will go back to Edgeville. So with that, we get now 5 teleports to the farm patch. We also got our antique lamp, which I already used for 15k experience, and we use that on Herblore as we slowly start grinding our way. But outside of that, we can also get 150 noted pure essence, so that's okay, I guess. But we'll probably just end up using Guardians of the Rift for everything. I shouldn't say I doubt, but since we only have a couple K essence, I doubt I'll ever actually use that. And then we also get another 10% increased chance on pickpocketing, so that'll be a pretty sweet. And outside of that, we can now hold 84 coin pouches, which kind of meh, whatever. But we will continue onwards.